think as an organization, we need to address what does reconciliation mean within each of us, and what does it mean within the work that we do with one another, and what does it mean within the organization. And I'm really proud that the foundation took the initiative to invest in something so important that might not necessarily fit the traditional model of investment that we do.
This was our third year doing Youth Symposium. This year is completely different than the past 2 years. We're going to keep doing it, and I think next year it'll be different than this year. But we learned some things, so we'll try and incorporate the good things, especially with the drum making. We threw the agenda out the window and kind of went with something that was working and people enjoyed. And so I think that people get more out of what we accomplished from getting the drums, and then the chance for the youth and the elders to work together and share laughs and get out of their comfort zone. I think it worked out well. My name is Brad Bird. I was born and raised in Saskatoon, but I'm from George Gordon First Nation.
I got to spend so much time with so many great knowledge keepers, and that it wasn't just being spoken at, that it was a real convivial collaborative learning experience, that there was no one in the room that knew more than anybody else. Everyone was very open about learning together, whether they were 85 years old or 16 years old. So that was really cool. And I like the hands-on aspect of it. You learn, you can't learn about culture from a book. You have to learn it from getting involved and having the spontaneous conversations about family stories or ceremony or language. You can't just pick words out of the air. Language comes from experience and doing things. My name is Tony Leroy. I'm from Cowessess First Nation.
It's a very beautiful experience to be able to take part of what has happened here, and I find that I learned many things, and I really enjoy the elders talking about their experiences they had in residential schools, which makes it a better understanding why things happen the way they are in our families. My name is Kendra Wilson. I'm from White Bear First Nation, Saskatchewan.
I just never thought I'd ever get a chance to make a drum, and I didn't know just how much work it takes. And Ross, who is the teacher, he just explained everything as we were going, and the more he explained, the more meaningful it is for me. And just for a while, I just about gave up because the tools, they weren't there. Everybody was using them, and I thought, maybe I'll take it home and finish it, which I might never. So I decided, I just made up my mind, I've got to finish this. This is so powerful. So I did it, I finished it, and now to learn how to sing it. My name is Marie Fable, and I'm from Isla Cross, and it is a Métis community.
The hand drum making, because you don't see that often. It's a lifetime experience just to make a hand drum. My name is Cameron Burns, and I am from James Smith Cree Nation.
We need singers in our sweat lodge and the Sundance and the other ceremonies. Even just to have a young kid singing at home every morning, or just singing around the home, it makes you feel good. But, this is a sacred tool. And that's what I told to the school board. This is a sacred tool. It's not just an instrument. You don't just make it and leave it or sell it.
Drum making is so sacred. Like I said, it's the heartbeat of Mother Earth, and there's a way to do it properly. There are no shortcuts. And if you do take a shortcut, a lesson is learned that you have to start all over again. Aski Kananamoata is my First Nations name. My English name is Eugene Arcand. My nickname is Big Bird, and I'm from the Muskogee Cree Nation.
I was the only settler, white person at the symposium, but it's an opportunity for other people. It's an invitation, I think. The message was clear to me that the invitation is open to everyone. Reconciliation is just not about First Nations getting together and talking about these things. It's about everyone in the community getting together and reconciling the past. I just want to say thank you to the Foundation for supporting this week. I think it is absolutely essential to continue to support events like this in the future based on the 94 calls of action. As an organization, we're probably doing a good job, but we need to do a better job.
My name is Blair Smith. I'm a settler, originally from Newmarket, Ontario, and now residing in Vancouver.
I know from experience, I know from discussions that I have, these events, when you're talking about things like residential school, trauma, lost history, lost culture, songs, stories, these are very special places. They're sacred spaces, and it was really beautiful for the Friendship Center to extend the invitation to say, if you're going to be part of this, then be part of it. They told us, don't sit on the sidelines and just watch. If you're going to be there, participate in dialogue, participate in singing, participate in whatever that we do. And I thought it was really special that the Friendship Center extended that to me and to you, Blair, because that invitation doesn't happen often. And I think that's that very simple action of don't just come to watch, come to be involved. That invitation that that was offered to us was very special, and it's unique, and it shows that this is a two-way street, and that happens. That can happen both ways, and it was really special to be able to be invited to take part in that.